What's going on, YouTube? Peace to you. Um, this video is gonna touch upon a subject I'll go more into on the DVD instructional DVD that I'm making for the XL here. Still working on it, but just want to give you a preview of the time stretching abilities of the XL, and it's really good for your drums, especially if you sample a hi-hat that's too short. This hi-hat right here was this open hi-hat was too short, so I stretched it to get it to this. It was more like this when I first sampled it, and I stretched it to get it to this point. Let me play you the drum break that I got these drums from. Shout out to 40K once again for his drum break videos. I think he has a new one up right now, but I got this drum break from off YouTube, sampled it right into the XL. I'm using the digital input output. That's what I use to sample it. So what I want to do is stretch this right here. I got this sequence. And I want to put this inside the sequence, but I want to stretch it so it covers more time in the sequence. So what you do is go to Programs, go to the Assign menu, and you want to hit the pad that has the sound that you want to mess with. So once you do that, you immediately go to the trim screen and the edit button, which is F5. Hit that. Turn the dial all the way to your right till you get to time stretch. Alright. You can't see this right now, but on the video I'm going to focus right in on the screen so you'll be able to see what I'm doing. But matter of fact, let me go ahead and do that right now. There we go. Let me just hold it. Alright. So we're at the time stretch screen, and we want to do it by BPM. So we hit the F2 button, and it says source tempo. If you had a longer sample and you didn't know the tempo, you would just hit the pad with the sample on it and use the tap tempo button and just tap to the tempo of the beat, and then read that, keep, and remember that tempo. Then you would come to the screen and type it, type the source tempo in. But for the sake of this sample, it's so short you can't really tap to it, so I'm just going to guess that the source tempo is, I'll say 20, 24. I'll just put it at 24, and I'll put the new tempo. Since we want to make it longer, you want to the new tempo to be less than 24. If you wanted to compress the sample, which means make it shorter, then you would make the new tempo greater than 24. So I'm gonna make the new tempo at notice the do it button just popped up. Once I got to 12, I'm gonna make it 13. Alright, and I'm gonna hit do it. Time stretch doesn't really take that long on the XL, surprisingly. A lot of people are under the misconception that it does, but I mean it depends on the sample that you use, that you're stretching, how long it is, But for drums, you're not gonna wait that long. Hit do it. It's processing. Alright, there we got the sample. See, it's stretched now. So once we got that, we're gonna go to programs. Well, let me play you. I'll play you the original. That's the original sample I wanted to stretch. And here's the stretch sample. Already assigned it to the pad. All right. So I'm gonna put that into the to the drum, to the sequence. Alright. I'm gonna do that. Want to assign that pad to a 8 out. Put it on 1. Alright. So this is a quick little tip for you guys till I get the DVD out there. The XL is really good for your drums. So, that's really what it was made for. But it's dope with samples and everything. But I love the way, the ease of the chopping abilities, the auto chops if you want to use that, um, or you can chop it manually and assign your own, assign it to the pads. But one, I'll share another tip for you, layering. When you want to layer your drums, um, I had a kick that I wanted to beef up. Alright, I had this kick right here, and I also had this kick right here. Well, this was the original kick, so I took that and went into programs and filtered it until I got this. So it's, it sort of beefed it up, but I wanted to add a little bit more to it. So you go to programs, and under mode it says normal. Switch that over to simult, which means simultaneous, and you go over to where it says also play note, whatever you choose. So I chose note 42, which is on pad A3, this right here, and I'm going to combine it with this. So instead of, when you sequence, instead of hitting them both at the same time, you could just program it, program a pad to play with the other pad. So once you do that, get this kick right here, which is of course more heavier than this. So layering and stuff like that is a good way to beef up your drums. Alright. Alright, peace, y'all.